Hi everyone, so today I'm going to do 10 things that can help you become zero waste. I know becoming zero waste is kind of scary and you don't really think that all these little things are going to add up, but they do. So these are 10 things that I've actually included in my routine and I feel like they've helped me become more environmentally friendly and environmentally aware. So I hope you enjoy this video and let's get into it. So the first thing I'm going to say is about trainers, because I needed to buy some new ones, so I went to Adidas and their shoes actually recycle plastic bottles that are in the ocean and they put them in their trainers. So the second thing to consider is the products that you do buy. So when you run out of something and you need another one, maybe consider buying a more environmentally friendly packaging or option. So my first try at this was this Body Shop concealer, but for my taste it was a bit too thick. So this wasn't quite up to my standards and I wanted to actually enjoy wearing something rather than compromise on an eco-friendly option. So I went to find this Zayo concealer, which is really good. I really like it. It's creamy, it's the right colour, and it's a good option because I used to like Benefit, the concealer in the tub, and that's not cruelty free and it's definitely not plastic free, so this is a good option. So another good find in this category was another Zayo product, and it was the eyeliner. I actually wanted to show you this in my makeup video last time, but I forgot to include it. So I've put it on my eyes today and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Also, I wanted to note that this eyeliner does come in the same packaging as the concealer, but I opted just to not have that on the website. You can click to have a refill or the packaging, and I chose to have the refill just to see what the inside packaging was like, and it's very minimal and has the least amount of plastic possible. So I wanted to show you what it looks like with no other makeup on my face, just so you can see the eyeliner itself. And I don't really like a thick line, but that's to your preference of course, but it's a really good one. And here's me showing you some of my favourite products. This is my moisturiser that is completely plastic free, which I love, and it smells amazing. You've seen this in my other video. And I'm also going to show you some products from The Ordinary. If anyone wants me to get into why I use these products and when, and a skincare routine, let me know. But these are the products that I use the most. I love them. I've bought a second one of the hyaluronic acid, and this one is down to the bottom here, you can see. And I love the new Roots of Strength as well by The Body Shop. So the third thing I've tackled on my zero waste journey is my hygiene, such as toothpaste, mouthwash and deodorant. The tooth tabs I really like. I hated them the first time I tried them, but now they've started to grow on me because you just crunch them in your mouth and then brush your teeth as normal, and they sort of come as a foam, which is really good. And I've started using this mouthwash when needed. It's just a normal mouthwash without the plastic packaging. Now, one thing I'm struggling is with the natural deodorants. They do not work on me. They also give me eczema, which I don't appreciate. It's the sodium bicarbonate that I don't agree with, but I am hearing that Dove is doing a line where you can refill, so I might try that. So the fourth thing to consider is a reusable razor, and this will save you a ton of money in the long run. It's usually around £20 for the razor and then the blades that they give you, and that gives you 10 blades I think. But they are so cheap, the blades to buy, that it's not even worth considering buying a plastic one anymore once you have the razor, and it just pays itself off. And for anyone who is scared about using these razors, they are weighted so that it's less easy to cut yourself. So I have never cut myself with these razors, they are very good quality. And number 5 is considering what you brush your teeth with, and this is a standard toothbrush. It's in bamboo, and there's also the option, if you are opting for an electrical one, to get these heads where they are reusable and you ship them back and they recycle them for you. And here's me showing you the floss that I have that is completely plastic free and refillable. And the refills come in this packaging and just like this, so you can pop it in the glass container. So the 6th thing to tackle is your packaging when buying your food and drinks. So consider buying fruit in tins rather than the plastic grab and go containers that are usually in the stores. This will be much more environmentally friendly, as plastic can only be recycled 5 times instead of aluminium, which is infinitely recyclable. And for things like jars, you'd never have to buy them again because they're free from the store and you can just wash them and reuse them to store things like, I've got flax seeds in here. And also look out for fizzy drinks in glass containers rather than plastic containers. So the 7th thing that I'm going to say is reuse the plastic you do have. We all have it in our houses, just taking up space. We might as well utilise it, so we've got some snacks in this takeaway jar that is in our house. So in today's climate, a reusable mask is a must. It stops you creating more waste and it's also washable and prevents you getting a disposable paper surgical mask. So if you're a man, you might not relate to this one, but you might be interested nonetheless. This is feminine hygiene products, and it's the 8th thing that you need to consider when going zero waste, and we create a lot of waste as females with this sort of stuff. So one thing you can do is buy some reusable period pants, and also there's pads that you can buy. These are the ones that I have. You can wash them and they are completely hygienic. You know, you can use nappy sand to clean them. So this is just one way you can cut your waste drastically. I mean, they do create a lot of waste and they go straight to landfill, so this is a nice thing to consider. And another thing to note, that these are reusable, so in your lifetime these will be less money than actually buying and disposing of plastic pads. But if you don't usually use or like pads, you can opt for the Ruby Cup, and this is sort of like a tampon replacement. This is a new addition to my zero waste care, but I haven't used it as of yet, but many friends have told me that it's perfectly fine, nothing to worry about, and just routine. So I'm going to give this a go. So the 10th thing to consider is the things that you watch and read. We are heavily influenced by everything that we see on a daily basis, so make sure what you see is inspirational and spurs you on to make good choices for the environment. I love this book, Live Green, and it also tells you all about in different areas of your life which you can change to become more green, and these are all the green sources of inspiration if anyone would like to look them up. I'm not quite sure about the 1 million women as a title. I feel like it should include men as well, as we're all in this together. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in my next one.